Hello friends, this is VMware of Creation. Welcome back to my channel. And today in this video, I will show you how to install Palo Alto in your virtual machine workstation, VMware Workstation, and then I will set up a lab wherein you can just practice the basic initialization of the firewall, the Palo Alto firewall, and then applying the policies and then natting and then setting up the security zones. So let's begin, guys. So the first thing that you need is the Palo Alto VM. So this is what you need. I'll just paste the description wherein you can find this one, or you can Google for this if you are good at searching, or else I will just paste a link that I have to download this Palo Alto VM. Right, you can install 6 dot version, 7 dot version, and 8 dot version in the same manner that I am installing 7. So first of all, you need this OVA file, and after that what you need to do is double click on this OVA file, and this OVA file is going to open in your virtual machine workstation. Right, so here you can name this Palo Alto. I will not change it. I'll keep the name as same, and then you can also change the location. Right, so for the location I have already some of the like previous versions, so I'll delete this one and I'll do this and then I'll import. So let's wait for this to finish importing, and then we'll like do the initial configuration. And just let me just describe to you the topology that we are going to have. So I'll try to draw it with this. So we have this Windows machine, you can see, right, this one. So I've kept it in VMnet 7. So what I'll do is I have this say this is the Palo Alto firewall, right? Okay, Palo Alto, fine. And then okay, then we will have this machine, right, this XP. Okay, I don't have the pen today, so anyways, just the drawing will not be that well. And this will be on VMnet, okay, 7. So VMnet 7, right? So this Palo Alto also VMnet 7, and this also VMnet. As you can see, I've already kept it on VMnet 7, right? So that is the plan. And the outside, right, that would be bridged. That would be bridged, uh, uh, bridged to my local network, right? And that would be bridged to my local LAN. And you have the option of bridging. That means the Wi-Fi that I have, right, this Palo Alto interface will be in the same network. Okay, this will be 192 network, 192. Usually that is the 192.168. If you have the home LAN, right, it will be the DHCP will be from this one, 0/24, right? So and my gateway is .254. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll have this outside interface bridged as well the management interface, it will be also bridged. Okay, so this is like both the management and the outside will be in the same network, 192.168 dot 1 dot something. So what I'll do is I'll just use my local PC to be as the management PC. Okay, and then the outside interface will be bridged so that my firewall is able to reach the internet. And then ultimately what we'll do is we'll set up the policy. Okay, did I, oh yeah, so what we'll do is we'll set up the policy. This is the firewall, right, this is the Palo Alto, and then I have the machine inside, right? So we will have this the default gateway as this interface, and then this is the outside that is bridged to the internet. Okay, my firewall has reachability. Then what we'll do is we'll set up the rules and netting and all that, and my this Windows XP, right, this will be able to go to internet through Palo Alto. And that is my plan, and in this video I'm gonna show you all this. So fine guys, let me delete this, and my machine is installed. So what we need to do is the first interface is, okay, let me add an interface first because I need three interfaces, right? So to do that, you can double click here or you can edit virtual machine, right? This is the option you can do, and then add. So I need another network adapter, and okay. So next is whenever you add, so I'll keep this as mm, so this would be my VMnet 7 where I'll connect the host, and this is my external. I'll bridge this. Fine, then I'll do what. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So then what we'll do is this is the first one is the management. Okay, second one is connected to my Windows Professional, and then I have this third one that is again the outside interface that will be connected to the internet. Okay, and that is bridged also. So whenever you add an interface, right, like this edit and add or double click add, you need to go to the virtual machine folder, right, wherever you have installed the virtual machine. So mine is here, and then you need to go inside the Palo Alto this and then edit this VMX machine. I'll tell you why, because that interface will not come until and unless you change the okay, which one, this dev type, right? So the first two interface already it will be VMX net 3. The third one that we added, right, this one, so this is E1000. So you need to change this to this thing and then save and close. Done. Now you can power up the Palo Alto. So let's power up. So okay, let's wait for the Palo Alto to boot up. So what I'll do is, this is my Palo Alto, right? Okay, so this side is 192.168 1.0/24 network, right? And my default gateway would be dot 250. It's very hard. 254 dot 254. Okay, and the internal this PC, right, this one, I will keep it in the 10 dot series range, say 10.1.1.0/24, and I'll keep the firewall interface as 254, and let's keep this as .10. Okay, so let's set this up. So by default, what is the management IP of the firewall is 192.168 192.168 1.1. That is the default what do you say, management IP, right? You can change this. I'll show it to you. Then we delete this. Okay, let's check. First of all, I'll check my PC's IP. That will be in my 192.168 range. So this is the one, right? So mine is 15, right? So 15, and I have to let's log in with the username as admin and password as admin. Sometimes you have to wait long. Okay, now done. Nice, guys. So we are in. Now you have to type the command configure, or else you want to see the interface management type. So you can say show interface management, and you can see the IP address, right? 192.168.1.1. So we have to change this. We have to change this to like 250. No, 254 is my gateway, so I'll keep it as 250 or .10. No, that other side is 254, right? So I'll keep this 250. So for that you need to go to the configure mode, and then you have to type the command set device config system, then the IPv4 address, IP uh, IP okay address, sorry, IP address, and then you can type the IP address 192.168.1.250, right? Then net mask, what is the net mask? 255.255.255.0. Done. Then you have to commit. Done. That's done. Once this is done, then you can go to your command prompt. I'll just come to my command prompt and ping this IP 192.168.1.250. So this is pingable. What I can do is I can open up a browser. Let me open up new Windows new window for the browser, and let me open up one incognito mode. Okay, fine. I need to https to that 192.168.1.250, the one I like manually set it up, right? So that's, we are in. You get the certification list, you need to proceed. Okay, that is the self sign certificate from the Palo Alto admin, and admin is the password, all small letters. Login, and this will give up a warning signal sign, like warning info that your device is still configured with default admin and credential, right? So you can change it or you can leave it like this. Press OK, and then once this is up, so the first thing is we need to uh, set up the Palo Alto to reach the internet, right? That is our first thing. So for that, you will go to the device, and device you can go to the services, right? So first of all, let's do one thing. I'll go to Palo Alto CLI. Okay, exit. Let's see if I can ping my host, that is 192.168.1.254. That is my gateway. I can ping, right? Let's see if I can ping the internet. Okay, that is the wrong syntax. I have to type the ping and the host. Okay, I cannot. Let me tell you why. Because this firewall doesn't has a default gateway, so it doesn't know where to throw the packets, right? It knows the 192.168.1 and network as of now. So in that, the gateway is there, but then if there is an the routing is not there actually. So what we need to do is we need to go to the Palo Alto GUI, go to the management, and in the management field, this one, management interface setting, right? Here you can see you don't have the default gateway setup, so you need to go here, and then you need to put in the default gateway. Mine is 254, right? So that is the one, and here you can specify the services, right? For the management interface, HTTPS can be done, SSH ping, telnet if you want to enable, HTTP if you want to enable. I'll keep it like this and press OK. After pressing OK, you need to commit. Okay. Once this commit is pressed, you can press close, or you can wait for the commit to come. Click complete. If you press close by mistake, you can go into task and see if that is completed. Fine. Let's close this. Now that's done. So I should be able to ping the Google. Let's try this once again. Yippee, we are able to ping the internet, but can I resolve the IP uh, internet URL to an IP address, the DNS resolution, right? www.google.com. I'll not be able to do this, right? So in order to do this, you need the DNS servers, right, configured. So for that, you need to again go to the GUI, and then you need to go to the services settings, and here you can specify the, so mine is 8.8.8.8, secondary would be 4.4.4.2. these are the Google DNS servers, and I'll press OK, and then again I can commit. I have to commit before this is, so once you change something, right, this goes to the candidate configuration, and then once you commit, it goes to the running configuration. Okay. Okay, I'll just refresh. This was saying to refresh, I guess. Yeah. Then guys, now let's try the google.com wala ping, right? This one. Yippee. We can resolve the IP address, and my firewall is able to reach the internet. So first thing first, right? Done. Second thing is, we need to set up the zones. The first thing you do is zones. So we need an inside zone and an outside zone, right? So for that, we need to create, go to the so first you need to go to network, then go to zones, add here, and you need to create one inside zone. Okay, don't add anything as of now. Okay, and then again one outside zone, right? Outside zone, don't add the interfaces as of now. right? And then I have to go to the interface. So for the first interface, you can see this is the VMnet. Okay, sorry, this is the let me just see. The first is VMnet 7, right? Yeah, so this goes to my inside this LAN. So I'll click here. Okay, inside LAN, and you have three like types of not three, it's five types of interfaces: tap mode, high availability, virtual wire, layer 2, layer 3. Okay, so that would be that I can explain in different video, but in this video you have to, we are implementing this firewall as a layer 3. So we'll go and select the layer 3 option here, and then next would be your virtual router. So by default you have one virtual router here. It's like an VRF in the Cisco router. So you can divide your routing tables into multiple routing tables in the same device, right? So for that you need to add one virtual router. You can use the default one, or you can like add a new one. So I'll create a new one here, virtual router 1. Okay, and that is done. Security zone is, this is my inside, right? So this is my inside, and then I have to set up the IP address. So for this it was the 10.1.1.250 slash, I think I have in my beginning said that I'll keep as a 254, but the outside was 254. The default gateway actually is 250, so could not keep this. So I'll keep all the interfaces of the firewall as 250. So slash 24, done. Okay, so the inside has been set, and outside also we will set. So this goes to the outside internet. So this goes to the internet, right? So this will be the outside and layer 3. So guys, the thing is, you can see my firewall can reach internet, right? But that is not for the data plane, that is for the control plane only. So my internal users going to the outside will not use that default route, right? So they will need an interface, that is the outside interface, to go to the internet, right? So all the control planes, whether resolving the DNS or getting updates for the Palo Alto, that will be done from the management interface by default. Okay, you can change that, I'll show it to you. So I'll go and configure this VR1 and the security zone as outside, right? Then the IP address. So I need to statically add this into 192.168.1.250, right? So that is my outside subnet. Once this is done, okay, what I'll do is I will create a management profile so that I can ping these interfaces to check, right? By default, everything is denied. Every data is denied through to, everything is denied through traffic, through to traffic, right? So I'll create a management profile mgmt, and I'll allow ping. Okay, and then I'll apply this management profile to the interface, this interface, and also I'll have to apply this to the inside interface mgmt. Done. So what I have done is I have set up the both the internal and the outside inside and the outside interfaces with IP address. Next is I have to commit the changes, commit, right? So for the time being, let me boot up my XP machine. So I will just increase the RAM and boot up this. Anyways, some error. Okay, this will boot up. Let's see that the interfaces are showing up. There is some issue, guys. So let me commit again and see what was the issue. Close task is configured with regular interface. IP address configure is invalid. Management IP address is okay. I set this as 250, right? The management IP address. Okay, okay. Yeah, that is 250. So let me change my management IP address. Okay, so for that I need to go to my what, CLI. I'll change this to 100. Okay, management, that's the management IP. Set device config system IP address, and then 192.168.1.100. Once I change this, right, I'll lose the connectivity to the GUI. So I need to go and again log into the new IP address. So that this would be done, I'll go to this, and when I refresh I have lost the GUI. So I have to go to HTTPS with the new one, right? 192.168, sorry, 168.1.100. So this is the new one, and advance and proceed anyway. Admin, right? Admin. So this is the okay. So I'm logging in. Let's see what my Windows is doing. Okay, the password I should remember, admin123. I guess. No, capital ADMIN no, admin123 ADMIN123. Okay guys, let me just check what was the. So guys, the firewall has rebooted and I am logged into the GUI. Let's check what all configurations are there. So 10 and 50, I think this both is done, right? Okay guys, so I'm in VR1. I've changed the management. Let me check the device and go and see the okay, management has been changed. That is fine. The DNS is configured. From here you can reboot or shut down the device. Okay, so let's go to the network, and now what I see is my outside interface is configured and my inside LAN is also configured as 250. So I need to go to my uh, virtual machine, right? This Windows machine. So I'm having trouble with the password. I don't remember the password. So let me just try and figure out the password and I'll resume. Okay guys, I was able to log into the device. The password was just admin. Anyways, so let's configure the adapter. Let's go here, properties. Let's cancel, and I'll go to this. I will go to this, and this should be in my 10 series. 10. Okay, I'll keep this as 10, and the mask as /24. My default gateway should be the firewall. Okay. Mm, and my DNS, right? So I can keep this as the Google. Okay, and then I can also use the firewall as the DHCP server. Okay, let me configure that. That would be fine. I'll configure. I'll keep this as this and this. And okay, and let me configure my DHCP server on my inside interface. Right. I'll add IP pool would be okay. Interface. Let me go e/1/1, and my address would be 10.1.1.1.0/24. Okay, and that's it. Okay, reserved address is my 250. That is my firewall IP, right? So I'll keep it like this. And that is done. Okay, I have to set up the options, right? I need the gateway. Gateway would be 10.1.1.250. Okay, this is 1.250, and the subnet mask is /24. Primary DNS I'll set up as this, and this will be my secondary DNS. And rest I don't need, so I'll keep press OK, and then I have to commit, right? Once I commit, I need to go to my Windows PC. I need to disable this, and then let me check the IP address that I have right now. ipconfig. So I will have the nothing. There's nothing. Should have a people. Anyways, I'll enable this. So I'll try again. So this should be working. Oh guys, yeah, I've got the IP address. 10.1.1.1 is my IP address, and gateway has been set to this, right? So let's try to ping the firewall, right? Because I have applied the management profile, so I'll be able to ping the firewall. If I didn't had applied the management profile, I would not have been possible, because by default the firewall will deny every traffic, like if it's to the firewall traffic or through the firewall traffic. Okay, so if you want to enable to the firewall traffic, you have to apply a management profile to that interface, and then you can ping or telnet or whatever on that interface. Okay, done. Now what I can do, so as of now my PC is able to reach the inside PC is able to reach the firewall, but then my PC will not be able to reach the internet, right? Not possible, because there is the firewall in between and it's blocking everything. So for that we need to apply a policy that will allow the traffic from my inside user to go to the outside in this internet. So that is called the interzone traffic, right? So by default you can see everything is denied interzone, right? So we need to create a new policy. This should be in to out, right? Into out. So you should keep this as intrazone description, inside users going to internet, right? Done. So source is, you can say any that will allow everything, right? But source zone should be your inside, so that your inside users are able to go to outside. Or you can say any, because you never know which IP address or which source sorry destination address your inside user is going to. That will be in lakhs, right? You will not know that. Sure, you cannot have policy for that, all of that traffic, right? Then the user, you can be granular and add the users here with the IP address as well, but I'll keep this as open as any. And then destination, okay, you don't need to do anything with the destination. So my inside, okay, and the source, inside source, you can add the inside source here also. That can be your 10 so inside I mean, like inside is not just one interface, it can be. So mistakenly I've said that this is the destination. Sorry, this is not the destination, this is the inside source IP. So inside LAN can be multiple LANs, right? It can be, right now I have only one LAN, the 10.11 subnet, right? You can have multiple inside LANs. Okay, so here you can be again granular and add that 10 or 172, like that. If it's all, that means all the interfaces that are specified as inside interface will be able to go outside with this policy. So destination will be any internet, right? Anything. Application is any. You can just be granular again and say web browsing. You can say web browsing, web dash browsing, right? You can allow just https http like that, but I'll be open. And then the service URL, you can do URL filtering also here. And action is allow. I log this session, but it's of no use, but yeah, I log this session. And why this is not okay? Application any, I should be any. Now it's okay, right? Okay, done. The policy has been set up, right guys? Okay, what's happening now? Now my inside user, this PC, having IP of 10.1.1.1 will be able to reach the internet through the firewall, right? Then this is 192.168.1.07. But actually if this is the corporate setup, right, this would be a public IP, no? This will be a public IP. But in our scenario we have a private IP. Then we have the router who is doing the natting, right? Who is doing the natting to the public IP. So I have on the router I would have a public IP here, and this IP would be natted to the public IP. So don't you think we need to nat, because this firewall will be, sorry, this router will be natting only 192 IP, right? So if you get a 10 series IP, it cannot be like for natted by this firewall router, right? So for the So this firewall needs to NAT this 10.ip into something within this range, right? So I'll show you the natting, how this can be done. So let me close this. So next is the natting, because again, as of now, I'll not be able to reach the internet because of natting. Not possible. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to go to this uh, Palo Alto dashboard, go to policies, go to natting. So natting, you have three types in Palo Alto. Okay, you need to set up this add. So this should be into out nat. So I'll be doing nat, you can do pat, but this is just nat inside traffic nat. Okay, nat type is IPv4, obviously original packet is my original zone, is my inside, no inside. Okay, destination zone is my outside, going to outside, and destination interface is my outside interface 1/1. Service is any, and then you can go and add the source is your 10, you can do that. Okay, 10.1.1.0/24. Destination can be your outside interface, or you can leave as any. Translated packet, so here you will have three options: dynamic IP and port. This is the patting. So a single IP can be patted to multiple inside IPs, right? Port address translation. This is dynamic natting. So here you need to create a pool, and then the inside users will be given IP from that pool. Then the third one is static IP. So this is like one-to-one natting. So this is usually done for servers. So here I'll do the dynamic IP NAT. Okay, I can do PAT also, but I'll go for NAT. I'll add the translated address. So I can go for a pool, right? 192.168 1 dot what do you say? So I'll have this translated address, and then I'll press OK, and then I'll commit the changes. Okay, done guys. So next, now my PC should be able to go reach internet. Okay, let's see the this has been done. This has been committed, and let me check this. Okay, source is this, interface is this, zone is outside, in and out NAT, right? Destination is none, translation. So I'm not translating the destination IP, right? Dynamic IP NAT. So this is the okay. So this is 0 to, so I'll get this from 50 to 1. I'm just trying to get this right. The this is not right actually. 1 dot say 100/24, and let's check this. Maybe or okay, let's try this if this is correct. Okay, so this might be correct. Let's commit. Wait for the commit to be completed. I'll go to this and try again ping. Okay guys, so I found the problem here. So I was trying to ping this internet, right? And this was not happening. That is because we don't have the default gateway on our firewall. Remember, I told you that the default gateway that we configured here in device and service, okay, management here. This is the default gateway for your or you say the management plane. But for your data plane, you need to go to the virtual router here. So we have created virtual router v1, and here you need to create the default address. Sorry, the default route that will take you to the internet. Default route. So that was the reason that I was not able to pick the internet. Okay, and my PC inside PC was not able to go to the internet. The interface would be outside Ethernet 171.1. And next hop is 192.168.1.254. Okay, admin distance, keep it like this, and okay and commit. Right guys, so once this is done, so now my data traffic will go through the E1/2 interface. So let's go to my and this what do you say, XPPC, and still it's not able to reach. Let me see if I can go to any what do you say, web page. Okay guys, let me see what is the issue now. So guys, what we'll do is we will change the dynamic NAT to the PAT. Let's try PAT. Okay, so in the PAT, what you need to do is the original packet remains inside and the translated packet goes to dynamic IP port, and I'll go for the interface that would be in outside interface, and it will pop up the IP address, this one. Let me commit and check if this is working. If this works, that means that the pool that I set up, right, that was the problem, right? So let me just check and then test for once. So if I check from here, see, you can check if your outside interface is able to reach the internet by the command ping source, and then you type in the source that is your outside firewall interface, then the host. So host would be your internet, right? Google, like this. So this is the firewall is able to reach internet with the help of the outside interface, but then my PC, that is this one, IP config, right? So this is not able to reach the, no, still not able to reach it. I think there is some issue with the policy. Let me check the policy. So guys, there was a mistake in my policy. Instead of configuring as interzone, I have configured as intrazone. So this way interzone. I think that is the issue. Rest everything is fine. Okay, and in and out is invalid. Interzone rules have same source and destination. Okay, what have I done? So source is inside any, and destination is, who add this, destination to be nothing, any application, and this and okay, and then commit. So this is interzone, right, between the interfaces, not intra, within the interface, right? So let's wait for this to be finished. So I think the dynamic pool was correct, and anyways, I have the pat in place right now. Yeah, this is working. So let's go to my browser and try Google. Yeah guys, this is working, and my Palo Alto is set up with the policies. So in this video I've shown you how to set up Palo Alto inside your virtual machine and add in inside PC and configure the default route on the Palo Alto, and also how to configure the management interface, DNS services, and then configure the policy, and then configure the NAT, right? And then ultimately you can see my inside PC is able to reach the outside, right? So guys, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel, and uh, please do comment if you want to see something from my side. I'll try my best and record those videos and upload to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye bye.